Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Next in the den are two business partners with a luxury Kenyan product line.
Hello.
My name is Valin. I'm from Luxury Leather Kenya Limited, trading as LULEA by Sheno.
I'm Edmund Sheno. I've been leading this project from the start.
We believe that time is a luxury, and that's why we put emphasis on the little details, on our handcrafted little pieces of luxury. The elephant is an animal that is known to transfer its accumulated wisdom and knowledge. On our side, we do that by ensuring Edmund here imparts the knowledge and skills necessary to the local people. When we talk about the materials, we get the best source leather from our tannery in Athi River to show that Kenya can produce world-class leather accessories from us to the world. Thank you.
Our ask is 12 million Kenyan shilling for 10.7%. This capital will be used as working capital to open a flagship store in Kenya and also to buy additional small equipment.
When did the company start?
We started in 2015.
Was 2016 your first full year of...
Full years, yes. Full years, we did close to 5 million.
What was the net profit you made on 2016?
It was something like $8,000.
Your ask was very specific, 10.7%.
Just to tell you why. Because we were partnered with a company that is based in France called LULEA, and they did the valuation.
So have you gotten other interested parties?
At present, we just raised through Kiva, that is a social entrepreneur website based in the US. We raised about $36,000 in 15 days.
You've just raised $37,000?
Yeah, $36,000.
So what do you need this money for?
At present, what we just want to grow this business as fast as possible. And I believe that this project, it just shows that you can produce product at that level if you invest in the right place. Investment, I mean, in the training of the people, passing on the skill.
Edmund comes with a wealth of experience coupled with his passion in passing on skills locally. He has the attention of the lions. But will the business have what it takes to win over an investment?
In this space locally, who else is competing around within the same price range?
Okay, so locally we have some well-established brands that have been around for some time, such as Sandstorm, but right now they still hold us really highly in terms of competition because people love the quality. So
you compare your price between Adelphi and Sandstorm, what's the price differential?
The price point starts from around 4,000 for such an item, which is like a cosmetic bag, up to 30,000, which is for such an item, the backpack, and also depends on the materials that are used.
And just, I want to add, the price that we're charging in here is very much a Kenyan price. On the international market, we would not be able to sell it at that price because it would be too low, and it will devalue the brand.
So why do you want to go through the expense of opening a local store whilst you can export and make more revenue?
Just to anchor the brand, okay, it's a good thing to have a shop that is here.
The two challenges I'm having, one is the price point that it's at makes it very difficult for it to be a product that can sell in mass amounts in the country. That's one challenge. And the second one is really in your valuation. It's very difficult with the revenues that you're doing now to justify anything close to the valuation you've given it. When you're only doing revenues of 5 million, it's very, very difficult to justify.
We are playing the game, just in mainly 2 levels, but 3 levels really. You have the corporate gifts, and then after that you have contract manufacturing. The contract manufacturing is where we look at quite a heavy growth there. Possibly 75% of our growth will come from the contract manufacturing. It means that, what you're looking at is the past. I'm here to talk about the future.
So I totally get the contract manufacturing. I think Ethical Fashion Africa is doing quite a bit with international designers, which is great. But you mentioned a loan. Tell me about your loan.
The loan was a crowdfunding loan. People from all around the world, basically we market ourselves as a social enterprise. A lot of due diligence was done on that. It's on, on secure loan, and it was on a crowdfunding company.
To be repaid within how long?
We have a 6 months holiday period, and then after that, 1 year.
That's the 36,000 US.
Yeah.
The lions, having poked holes in their valuation, have now also discovered a pre-existing loan. Will the entrepreneurs convince the lions that this is a sound investment?
So tell me more about the future. Like you said, you're not here to talk about the past.
7 years will be, I believe, it will be at around $1.2 million. Okay.
In sales.
In sales, obviously, if we do a good job in terms of marketing, that figure will change because the gross margin will grow and the profitability of the company will be increased quite significantly.
And then let me add a bit of what he has said. I think there's this campaign, there's this trend that's been happening about Africa being the future. And we are seeing a shift in the way guys want their products manufactured, and they're moving away from the East and looking at coming into Africa for the manufacturing, partly because of the low cost of production compared to what is being offered in China.
So guys, I think I love the product. It's an amazing product. I think quality is A1. It's between the local suppliers, the Avanti, Sandstorm, there's really a very slight difference because they all also pride themselves just like you do. So I'm struggling to see the unique angle here. With the valuation at 12 million for 10%, I'm not totally convinced. So I'm out.
With Microbar stepping out, will one of the remaining 4 lions invest the 12 million shillings they are asking for to build a LULEA flagship store in Kenya?
What is the mix between your local sales and your international sales?
At present, it's, the Kenyan sale is possibly 75–80%, okay? But I just come back from Paris. I have just basically done a deal, to develop the brand just in France, where we are going to do wholesale on all type of things. I have the same in the UK. I have another thing that's happening in Ireland. And then after that, September, we're going to New York.
So majority international, right? In the coming years?
I very much, from a price point viewpoint, and just the struggle for us is very much, that difference between, what the international price and the Kenyan price.
So Edmond, I love the product. I think the quality is superb. First of all, thank you for bringing your, I guess you called it elephant knowledge to Kenya to help train people. I have a challenge with the valuation, and I understand why you're probably doing it the way you are, because you want to ensure that there's a chunk of the company left for yourself and the 2 Kenyan directors. But I'd like to say I'm out, but I'll definitely be a client and a customer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So for me, I think my biggest challenge is only 10% of your revenues will be coming from the local market. I don't feel that investing in a local space right now would be the best thing. So I have to say I'm out.
So what's the maximum percentage you can give away today, shareholding?
It's something where, in a way, I just feel, that I need to stand my ground. I'm not saying that I would not. It would depend on the strategy, and I can see, that it will bring to the company, that will accelerate the growth. I would just consider that part.
Okay, so I'm a part of a lot of organizations internationally that can open up doors for you.
Okay.
To exactly the kind of clients you want to go to.
Okay.
I would bring a lot of value. That I assure you.
What you have to understand is that I'm confident. I've invested already quite a lot in here. I invested a lot of my soul, a lot of my time, a lot of my party down with a lot of my knowledge.
Okay, how does 25% sound?
I think we'll have to do better than that.
So what's the number? That's what I'm trying to understand. What is the number?
Well, the thing that I would be feeling comfortable with, okay, and that is that you, that you deliver what you say you can deliver. I would be comfortable enough with maybe 15%. Just remember, This is just, you're talking about a company that is a startup, basically, that was a startup in 2015, okay, that is already just showing a huge growth pattern.
I feel like 25 is an important number.
Oh, I know why you said the 25% is. I know why, but I mean by that, just from control viewpoint,
That's
I'm
why,
sure.
just to have a reasonable stake in the business, I mean, with everything we're going to dedicate.
You want?
You still have one
Yeah,
more.
sorry.
Sir.
I would ask for more than 25, so
You're
I'll be out. I think you negotiate with Darshan. Yeah.
Okay, at present 18%. 1/8.
$20 and I think we'd have a deal. I've come from a long way from what I'm
the one who suggested the 18 because he was more inclined to stick into the 15. Okay, I know this is not like a really tangible reason, but 3 is like a lucky number, and that's why I've added that 3 on top.
but so maybe you can do another 3 and go to 21. Okay. So 20, look, 20 is an important number to me. I want you to consider, you can go back, have a quick discussion. 20 is an important, I'm willing to make you an offer at 20%. I'll help you build the valuation of your business.
Okay. Okay, let's go for it.
Fantastic, good.
After some hesitancy from our entrepreneurs, they accept Darshan's offer and strike a deal.
Quality is something that you have, you understand, you don't understand. Finishing touch that you put, okay, is what I've learned from what I learned from the Hermes background.
Interesting. It's just, I think it's a trend at the moment. I think the quality of the products is very good.
No, I mean, the product is beautiful.
Yeah.
And the designs are nice. And they're different from some of the other brands.
Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.